They say there's no place like home, and at the Olde Main Street Pub, that statement remains true. Because for a while, this place was much like a second home to present owners Tim Caldwell and Kieran O'Neill.
We actually worked here together about 12 years ago when it was another restaurant, it was McSwiggin's.
I used to work part-time behind the bar. Tim was the chef.
We balance each other out very well. He sees things I don't see, and also I see things that he doesn't see as well.
So when the opportunity came up to get the band back together and reclaim their old stomping grounds, they jumped at the chance.
So many people wanted to come back. All the regulars from the McSwiggin's days came back, and that to me was just awesome.
I feel most comfortable in this space than I have in any other space in my career, so I'm back home.
So they've recreated the space to be a place that will make you feel at home as well, with comfortable booths, a cozy fireplace, and an all-around casual vibe.
The whole idea behind Olde Main Street Pub was to have a local neighborhood place that's more or less Kieran and I's living room, where everyone is welcome.
It's kind of a place where you can just come in, put your feet up, and even just have a beer, a glass of wine, whatever you want is just perfect. So.
We want everyone to be comfortable, and I want to cook for them what I would normally cook for guests at home.
And the stuff Tim's cooking is way beyond what you'd expect to find in your typical tavern. There are Sicilian meatballs served on crostini in a tomato basil cream sauce, and addictive smoked Gouda and goat cheese fritters served with lemon aioli.
When you pop it in your mouth, you get that nice crunch on the outside. You're going to get that initial bite from the smoked Gouda, and then the tang from the goat cheese on the back end. The grilled tomatoes complement that very well, and also lemon aioli. People love them.
The Korean-style duck wings come served with kimchi, and the surf and turf sliders pair crab cakes with pulled pork for an unlikely but tasty duo.
We have gotten a lot of raised eyebrows when that came in, but I've also gotten a lot of people who said it's probably one of the best mates that they've ever tasted.
Funny enough, Olde Main Street Pub is actually located on Essex Street, and nobody knows these streets better than local tour guide Kathy Ward. And after a stroll through the streets, nothing satisfies her hunger like a good burger.
I came in and had one delightful pumpkin beer and had one of their burgers, and they're outstanding. When I say medium rare, I want it medium rare. I love sauteed onions, and I like crispy French fries. It's just a nice presentation of a really good burger.
But when Kieran has his, it's always one way.
My suggestion is a little demi-glaze on the side. Get that on the side. I can guarantee you that you will be dipping that burger into that, and it'll be so good.
We know when the order comes in, if there's a side of demi-glace with the burger, it's for Kieran. But everyone else is welcome to try that as well.
Entrees at Olde Main Street are impressive, from the roasted pork tenderloin to the ultra-crispy beer-battered haddock. There are fork-tender short ribs that are braised for hours, and comforting burrata ravioli served in a tomato lemon cream sauce with a balsamic drizzle. And since the North Shore is steak tip country, Tim brought back a time-tested recipe.
Steak tips are a throwback to the McSwiggin's days.
It's the same exact steak tips from when Kieran and I worked together 12 years ago. They were such a hit then, I couldn't change it.
Made with a special cut of meat, these tips are topped with a flavorful Guinness mushroom demi-glaze and have a cult-like following.
We are known for our steak tips. A lot of people are known for their steak tips, but I can guarantee you that if you come in and you have the steak tips here, you will come back again for more.
And if you can fit in some more, there's no better way to end your meal than with some bread pudding.
We actually use the brioche, the same roll that we use for the burger. Just a very simple custard, some fresh vanilla, pop in the oven about 45 minutes till she puffs up and she's a beautiful, beautiful, simple bread pudding.
So if you're looking for a place to warm up by the fire with a cold one, or to fill your belly with some hot food, set your GPS for Olde Main Street. Just not literally, because it's on Essex Street.
I stand behind everything that we do here. The staff, the food, the atmosphere, the beer list, the cocktail list. I stand behind everything because I know it's what people like, and that's what I look for all the time.